Dobrodošli v GBC Slovenija podcastu WTalk, ženske gradbeništvo in trajnost v okviru projekta Top Clever, sofinanciranega se strani evropskega programa LIFE. With us is Anna Sandak. Anna is the InnoRenew Deputy Director and Head of Research Department for Materials. She's also Associate Professor and Research Associate at the Faculty of Mathematics, Natural Science and Information Technology at University of Primorskem. She was previously employed at the Trees and Timber Institute of Italian National Research Council. Anna, how so that you built your career now here in Slovenia? What is your trigger, your motivation?
My motivation is to challenge myself and continuously develop and learn. When I was working in Italy, I got invitation from Andrea Kutner to join the InnoRenew Center of Excellence, which was just founded, and that was the opportunity to develop the research plan, to make the strategy and vision for the institute, and that was very big opportunity, and I think it became just only once in the life. So we left our life and our work in Italy, and we moved to Isola, and we are since 2018 in Slovenia.
You study in two faculty because master degree you have biology and doctorate you have wood science. Is this the same faculty or?
No, it is different faculties, different universities, and that was somehow transition because I started my scientific adventure from the biology. Then in the meantime, I studied also forestry, which is not mentioned here, but then I make the PhD in the wood science, and then I slowly transition to the material science. So I'm merging two disciplines in my work.
What means wood science?
Wood science is the field which is exploring the potential of the wood and renewable materials. And then we also focus on the wood technology, how to upgrade the current properties of materials to use it for the different purposes like construction and furniture and so on.
Your professional activities, you already said, have you something to add?
Well, I'm also active on the shaping European policy. I'm the member of the Technology Council for Advanced Materials of the European Commission. I'm also member of AcademiaNet. I'm also having the position in the steering committee of European Innovation Council Engineering Living Materials portfolio. So I'm trying to be also on the other side and shape a bit the strategy for the development of advanced materials in the
Have you some success about that?
Well, I am the recipient of the ERC grant and the Pathfinder grant, which is highly competitive and is asking for the high risk, high gain solution. And so I was successful to apply for the grant and develop the team, which is now working on that.
Perfect. Second question, how skills and competencies are developed in this sector, building sector, wood sector? Because wood sector is not always related to the construction sector.
Yes, I think in current science, the skills and competencies must be supposed to be always upgraded. So, of course, the background is the education. You receive the bachelor and master degree, then you make the PhD, and then during the postdoc, you shape your strategy. But I think the really learning is during the implementation and application for the Horizon projects, when then you have to develop consortium of partners which are like challenging certain aspects. Then you often work with the industry, with this bigger partner, smaller partner, and then you also focus on the policy and implementation. So I think this is a really learning opportunity to face the real challenges, not just something which is like interesting for you, but is really relevant for the society, and then to bring this to the real life.
Real challenges. Living coating system. I see that you develop the concept of bioactive living coating system. My question is now very interesting. It sounds very natural. It sounds very ecological. However, is it effective, long-lasting, and above all, we can expect some commercial use of that?
I believe we will have the commercial product very soon. And then, yes, I agree that this is like unconventional approach because usually people are trying to get rid of the fungi in the built environment, and we are like making the alternative. We are trying to work in the synergy with the nature. So we are developing optimized fungal biofilm, which is used for the protection of different building surfaces. It's not only meant for wood, but it's also for concrete, for stone, for anything what is the building are built for. And then this coating, we are keeping it alive, so the fungi are still having the active role during the service life. So it means they have capability of the bioremediation, so cleaning the air. They have capacity of self-healing and self-repairing, which is very interesting application for the coatings, because usually after some years of the performance, the coatings, they don't have the optimal performance. They are fading, they are like the cracking and blistering. So our coating is alive. It means then and then we are like keeping the fungal self alive. We are making some nutrients for them, so they are like long lasting and they don't require maintenance.
Also transform CO2 to oxygen?
And not that project, because the fungi, they don't have capacity, but we have another project, the Pathfinder remedy, when we are targeting this application. So we have another microorganisms which are able to sequester the carbon and produce the oxygen.
So for that, you need new profiles and new competences.
Exactly, yes. So I'm leading Materials department, which is the team of 12 researchers from 8 different countries, and it's very interdisciplinary. I have microbiologists, biologists, physicists, and chemical engineers, wood technologists. So it's very, very broad portfolio of different profiles, and we are working together to achieve the goals.
So topics related to sustainability. As you know, GBC Slovenia is Sustainability Association. So decarbonization, whole life carbon, how is your approach to make lower carbon in the atmosphere?
I think our core research topic, like engineering living materials, is perfectly fitting to that, because we are developing materials in the synergy with nature, and we are implementing living cells in the materials and keeping them alive. It means they can function and they have very unique properties for the materials. And then we are using natural ingredients, so the solutions are very bio-based. And then I was also mentioning that they don't require maintenance because we keep them alive. It means then also the performance during the service life is also optimal. And then at the end, we are working with natural solutions, so with the microorganisms which are natural for the environment, so we don't have problems with the waste and at the end of life.
So circular economy also.
Very much, because nature is working as in the circular economy as the default.
So the last question, issues related to diversity and inclusion in the interviews professional field. This project is that we integrate women in the building sector. What is your view of that?
Yes, I think this is the challenging topic, because the building sector and in general science is not that represented by the female. So, but my team is really very like gender balanced, and I would even say then currently, because of the topic of the microbiology, I have more female in my group than the male. But I understand that this is the topic is relevant, because females usually they are not put on the leading positions, or they have also maternity path, which is somehow stopping the career, and it's hard to come back. In my group, I have also the young moms, which are having the small children. So I understand the topic. I'm also mom of 2 kids, which are now big one, but I witnessed this on myself. But I think the inclusiveness is very relevant topic, and it should be the female representation give also like the maybe fresh perspective to the science. So I think it's nice to work in the team, which is very diverse.
So thank you for the interview, Anna. The topic was very interesting. You are a very interesting person.
Thank you so much. Thank you for the opportunity.